All right, here we are. Welcome back.
Yeah.
We're here to play some more Call of Cthulhu, the video game. It's been a little while.
It has. It's been a little bit like a week and a half now.
Yeah.
So we might need to do a little recap for ourselves.
Should we do that before we load the game?
Nah, let's start the load, and then we can, if necessary, cheat by going into menus. But we'll avoid it where possible, right?
Okay. Just quickly, the basic vibe that we got in our experienced eyes was that, we got the sense that somebody was, probably trying to summon Cthulhu with, the prohibition liquor, right? That was like...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because we had... Well, because we're playing as this bloke called something No, not Hawkins.
I think Hawkins is the...
Is the people we're investigating. I've forgotten our name, but that doesn't seem super important. We're in the Hawkins mansion.
That makes
so
sense.
We're playing as this detective who is being threatened with losing his license.
So he has to take a...
So he's taken on the worst case.
It's like, I'll use my life, I may as well die.
Yeah, because currently we're in a haunted mansion and we've just seen some sort of cultists chasing about. And it doesn't look great. But yes, there seems to be something going on with the liquor, which is our cool hunch that we're really hoping pays off and is, accurate. But I'm not super confident.
Well, I think we have about a 10% chance of being correct.
Which let's take.
And we've got someone called Reaper. I wonder who that could possibly
Our
be.
sweet boy Owen.
Owen's here. You ready to enter madness?
Yeah, let's do it.
You should probably also start the game as well.
Ha ha! Alright, so where we were, so we're in Hawkins Manor, which is the people that died.
We
in
were
this
chasing
fire.
the thief.
I think because of how the game saves. No, sorry, we are chasing the thief, but I think we are.
They're behind the bookshelf. Hey, do me a favor before you go through that bookshelf.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
I'm telling you,
mate. We're gonna. Well, before you go through the bookshelf, which we did see was the way at the end, can you go back to the room that we found them in?
Yes, you're totally right. Yeah. I recall now. Yes, let's get a little jog on. Because it was like upstairs. It was a little ways
upstairs.
away. I'm not bothered.
Oh no, dude, 100% there's something up there.
Yes,
Come on.
That's right. No, because didn't we see a door that swung closed or open right at the end? There was one like this one was.
There was a bunch of stuff back there. I'm telling you, man. We gotta check out that spot.
Yeah, we saw this.
Yeah, we had a look at this last time.
All right, you know what? We got nothing but time. Let's go for a run.
Right. Hey, why are you using a lantern when you could be using a lighter?
I think I've got it. Oh, I like how the flame sort of wavers while you're running. It's not really designed for... Ooh, that is blocked.
Oh.
I hate to... It is a little creepy.
You could make a killing out of like a ghost house here. I'm telling you.
Portraits included.
Oh, what? No. What?
That was so
Unacceptable.
What?
Also, did you see
This was the point. Sorry. This was one where I
Something
saw
popped
something, but you were just looking away. So you got like a flicker at the end.
Yeah, I remember that.
This is the door that opened. So this, I think on the left, so this was the child's room. Is that right? Yeah. With all the Toy Story soldiers. And we saw this sort of
weird drawing thing.
Horrible looking
Hey,
thing.
go back and look at that thing. What is the thing without a face? Is that like a... I'm just trying to think if there's any Cthulhu lore that we can, like...
How Laurie would doing? Like, do you want to get like the book out, or are we?
Yeah. I'm gonna get the
Go
handbook.
Get the tome, the one with the get the
The
one with
Lovecraftian horrors.
Yeah, because that's an awesome book. Yeah,
illustrated
grab
by
that,
the
and we'll go
fantastic.
through it.
Well, many people, but all of them fantastic, of course.
That's right. That's all right. I'll make conversation. I can't recall what the most horrible thing about this room was. I think I liked the idea that he'd been setting up all of these toys and everything with the intent of protecting himself from something that was sneaking in. I think it's because they're not exactly pointed at one another. They're sort of pointed at the door. Oh, okay, those ones are pointed at one another. Anyway, here comes Jimbo.
How can you be prepared to face eternal horror? Why, I'll tell you, with the Field Guide to Lovecraftian Horrors.
Good plug.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot that he does that.
Oh, yeah. That was why we're doing it, right?
There we go. All right.
Data Ripper.
so
Hello, Data Ripper. Nice to see you joining us. Thank you. All right, we've got the field guide left. Well, you can keep going upstairs. I'll do some research.
so
But I'm
that's what we're
thinking
looking for.
Hasta, the faceless one, right, or the nameless one. He should not be named.
The long names. Okay, I'm gonna go for a separate one in Mike Mignola's Hellboy universe. That looks a lot like the Wendigo.
I was gonna say
which
Ithwaka
I'd love
would
to
be
get
the
a
other
photo
one.
of it because it looks exactly like
Well,
that one there on the left.
Actually,
Anyway, I'm gonna go for a left.
in the Field Guide to Lovecraftian Horrors, there is a handy flowchart.
Is there actually?
So we'll follow this flowchart.
Alright, you start and
We'll
I'll
go
do it
through
based on
everything.
memory.
Okay. Is it invisible?
No.
No.
Wait, no, it's strange, but it's not invisible.
There's going to be something in here. I'm just... What? Ooh, a lot of paints. Oh,
This is where
her
she was doing
workshop.
her painting.
So did we figure out one of them survived? And we were thinking it was the husband.
Yeah, we know the caretaker survived because we met him.
But
yeah,
remember,
we think it's the husband.
one of them got out and ran down to the docks.
That was it. We think it's the husband.
Oh, and I think we thought briefly that it was the husband who had, like, killed his wife because he figured out that she was into something. Did we discuss that a bit? Yeah.
We'll figure it out as we go, I think.
I checked. Oh, there's a... Oh, no, that's our
blue
lantern power. Put away the lantern. We're burning fuel, man.
Light her out. This is definitely... Something happened here. Does this look like...
Looks like they were scratching out all the paintings.
They've also... All of these things were boarded up before they moved the paint gear in,
Yeah.
right? Like, it looks like she was painting in here and they boarded up the windows preemptively.
It's protective somewhat, is what I would say. Anyway, so it is not invisible. Okay, so we're going to... Does it have a shape?
Yes, humanoid.
Is it worm-like in shape?
No. It was like, humanoid.
Does it have a head?
Yes, it did have a head, but no face.
Does it have wings?
No, not visibly.
Is the thing's body conical and legless, or non-conical and generally with legs?
It had legs. It had arms, so I'm
Because
presuming
there
it
was
had
little
legs.
legs. Well, because conical immediately means the great race of Yith. But is its size immense or moderate?
We didn't have a scale for it.
Because if it's immense, we immediately go to Ithwaka,
I
which
don't think
is
it was
the
Ithwaka.
Wendigo.
It looked Ithwaka-ish. Do you have a photo of Ithwaka?
I do have an amazing
Then we'll
picture
go
of
through this.
Ithwaka. Ithwaka
Oh.
is my favorite, like of the.
It did look
old ones.
Ithwaka-esque. Because look, move it, point out like the face here particularly. Because when we saw the creature, it had just like an absence where its face would be, and that does remind me.
similar.
The thing is, here's my hint. The game said the Call of Cthulhu. So I suspect it's going to be more tied to him.
This is interesting.
This globe seems to have been part of some...
Oh, I don't think we found this last time.
No, I also don't think we're very good at mechanisms. If I recall correctly, we broke it. Oh, it's a puzzle.
Hey, I bet it's the map locations.
All right, so we need to validate.
But also, do me a
go
favor. Please check first of all, check like for continents that aren't there.
Okay.
Specifically, check for Point Nemo.
Oh, like down here, because that's outside.
Yeah.
It'll be over here somewhere,
Yep.
right? I mean, that might be
sure.
about it.
Nope.
Would have been great if it was it. Let's have a look. I'm gonna have a look at this. I love my lighter. They make. I don't know.
We wanted to look at the one on what was it? It was the Scylla. The Cilia was
Well,
the
the
one.
Cilia was the one that caught that last great whale.
For reference, if we followed the other one, we would end up at
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
where would we end up?
Am I insane, or did we got through this door right? Though I don't
We
remember
did.
doing this.
No, we didn't do this. We left without doing it. So I actually think, could you do me a favor? Check other sites of significant activity. Can you have a quick look at Egypt? No, nothing. Can you have a quick look at Antarctica?
My favorite.
Okay. And I think we're about right there.
This globe's upside down. All right, we're getting nowhere. New Holland. New Holland. I don't know our country's history well enough.
Well, did you try North America? Based on the
I mean, let's go to the area. Let's basically click on it. How dumb would it be if it's just based on their own home? Because it was sort of Boston, which is around here, right?
Check where it also went. Go back to the Cilia and let's track its route.
And again, I think this was. Let's just,
I mean, we can get it open using these.
Yeah, this was how we did it. We just sort of mashed it in. Because this is because we're strong as hell. Alright, so do you want to try and we'll do the puzzle?
And check that pillow as well. Assuming it doesn't immediately go like, would you like a nap? We'll beat the Orpheus this season, may God be merciful. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I don't know, and I don't want to tell you. I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. We dropped another anchor near a village. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died. We've gained glory. Dark water. We have beaten the Orpheus and returned with empty hold. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories. Okay, so go back.
Hang on. One of these is outlined. Wednesday, 23rd June.
And it's 33 north, 53 west. I wonder if we can...
53 north, 53 west.
Must be a link with the Seaway map.
Okay. Subtle. 33 north, 53 west. So 53 west.
I'm lucky you know these.
No,
coordinate
we're
systems.
not, because I don't know where I'm looking. 53 west. So
Let's
that's
go
a
to
big zero. Let's go to the west. 53. About here. And then how many north was it?
33.
Like there?
Oh. And we got an achievement. A brilliant mind. Well, I don't like to toot my own horn much.
That was... He'll toot it for us!
Oh, good on.
Also, our name's Pierce. Reaper saying, that's no whale, that's a space station.
Is that a hot Star Wars take? For reference, if we had followed the steps of... the only other option is Deep One. So if Waka or Deep
That's
One is
close.
what
Can you pull up Deep One?
I absolutely can, yes. Deep One, page
Does this
20.
count as cheating?
No, we're using
the resources
we
of
skilled
the
occult.
Actually, we skilled punching. I don't think we put any points in
no, we
occult
did
yet.
put a little bit. We put a tiny bit in occult. And then we failed to punch.
No, we didn't fail. I just didn't
You
click
didn't.
the button.
Well, yeah, we failed to punch because you didn't press the button. That is a deep one. Absolutely fantastic.
It really is. Can you just pull it open again? Because it didn't have the absence of a face. Hang on, Reaper saying, could have had wings. Those arms might have been badly drawn. Oh, you're saying that could have been wings.
Oh yeah.
Does that change it
That
much?
well, I mean, then it could be like a night gaunt. It could be.
Ooh, night gaunt
gaunts.
is a...
Night gaunts have no face.
Night
Okay.
gaunts are also great at sort of horrifying children.
And
Night
they're
gaunts
kind
is
of
a-
dream related, and they've been getting visions.
Like a detective novel.
I'm glad Officer Bradley's having fun.
So it's
Yeah,
it is
anyway.
weird that there are tunnels under this house.
We must find him. 3 seats.
Oh, is this for like
I don't want to reconstruct yet.
Look, someone's been here recently.
that is disconcerting? It's a big old squishy
Yeah,
thing.
I'm not massive on that. Oh, this like it's yelling at me to go into it. Well, look, does Mary normally have tentacles?
Depends which edition of the Bible. I think the King James was a little light on
It
the
was a little strange. Let's see if he points it out.
A disfigured saint.
Okay, close enough.
What does it mean?
I also noticed down the bottom there's more of that weird text that we saw on that person's arm.
Yeah, I've forgotten his name now.
Check behind. It was a very cool name, I remember.
Look at this thing. It's like, it looks like a natural piece of wood or something.
Yeah. I love that kind of grown. Check the chest as well.
Put it up.
Nope. And just have a look at the other side of the room. Make sure we
Look,
haven't
give me
missed
a look,
anything.
give me
Nah, okay. It's just a...
So what did he say?
It's
So
a
he
big
said
old
3
rock.
people, and he said someone's been here recently. I presume he's just going on candles, and this isn't a Skyrim sort of situation where they're just lit. All right, let's go into detective mode.
I feel like Sherlock Holmes.
I do too. It's got that kind of puzzling together thing. I also like the format of that you kind of can do with this game, where you can kind of make, come up with theories yourself, and then pieces begin to fall, and you can adjust. It doesn't just necessarily tell you everything.
I do like that.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
Well, these look a lot like our dream at the beginning. Do you
Yeah, it
remember
does.
that?
It does. I'm also... A ghoul was the other option. They do kind of look like ghouls.
Ghoul is pretty good.
I also want to point out 2 things quickly. First of all, it really seems to be implying to us that Charles Hawkins was the person who got out, which
Yeah.
I don't think we confirmed at any point. Secondly,
we had
3 tables could just be the family, right?
It could be if they're for their underground dungeon. I mean, it definitely could be. Why did we
if
think
you had
that
tunnels
it was?
under the house, I mean, I'd use them.
Why did we think that
weird.
it was Charles?
Oh, check out.
That's what I was thinking. Let's go back. It was in here. How do I expand? There we go. Okay, no. Alright, whatever. Oh, here we go. The partly burnt out
We didn't
drawing
tell
room.
him someone survived. Do you remember? We deliberately avoided revealing that information.
Yeah, because we were pretty sure that we didn't want to just imply that he did a crap job of detective work. Presence of blood shards. Oh yeah, here we go. The mark of a hand left on the door by someone fleeing the fire.
Yeah.
And I think we decided that because he threw the glass, it might have broken or something.
Yeah.
Is that a logic?
I don't think we...
I don't know. I'm happy to take that as a logic. It makes sense.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, check our skills real quick because we might be able to...
I don't think we've got many. We have 6 points. No, we have 7 points. More strength.
I say we do it.
We don't use it very
Remember,
often.
it is the Call of Cthulhu system, which means currently we have 70 in strength.
This would get us to. This would get us to.
95%
It would get us to 100. No,
chance.
that's I haven't done one click. That would get us to 100. 100% chance. We basically guaranteed every test.
Let's do it. Let's.
Do you reckon we double down?
It's what we decided to be at the end.
We're
unless
also kind of-
chat has another opinion. I personally, medicine always looks good, but I would say occult or strength.
I like strength because these ones we can deduce ourselves. We're playing as a person who isn't great at talking. Things like medicine, occult, psychology, we're kind of having fun making up coming to conclusions ourselves. Let's do strength, but I like the
agree.
idea of just let's leave it for a little while. If chat wants to make their own call, and we'll update it after this scene. Does that
Okay,
sound good?
but very quickly, I will say that we discussed last time we are playing the honest drunk detective in that we're not, we're not mysteriously like well put together, even though we're a drunk detective. That said, that does look like a.
Properly borderline
What is this
incompetent.
mask supposed to
It's a
represent?
mask.
I think we failed that occult test.
Yeah, I think we did too. Does that look like a mask to you? How would you wear it?
What is it supposed to represent? Tentacles, at a guess.
I think it looks like wood though. It looks more natural to me. It looks like Shut McGrath.
It looks like
More to
Yogg-Sothoth,
me.
I was going to say. Shub-Nagrath is always... Yeah, Yogg-Sothoth is always IE.
Looks like less like Isaac. It looks more like just like a natural, gnarled thing.
Yeah.
Chest.
Did Charles Hawkins hide something?
I'll tell you, he almost certainly did.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that one was once again us failing. Oh god. Sorry, there's a little spasm there. Alright, let's crack on. I think we deduced that successfully. Nope,
Oh, well, we've
I was
still
wrong.
got something to find. Maybe check the Saint?
Oh, good call. I'm not sure that we've concluded much out of this. We went
feel
here,
like
we
we've still
talked
got
to
a lot
you,
to-
talked to you, talked to you. None of it. I'm interested in this thing,
I am interested in
but
that too.
it doesn't want me to
I mean,
deduce.
interested is it?
Horrified is another. Looks like a flower a little bit.
That's a
Which
nice
is
way
comforting.
of thinking. Yeah.
Comforting thought.
I'm very happy to pretend it's a flower. I'm just going to fix this, sorry. Sorry. My apologies. And we're back.
I've had my control wrested from me. Alright, so what's of note? There's this here. It's a chest. He hid something in it. We didn't deduce it. We think he sat here and there were some hooded figures.
It was probably the mask, right?
How
He
they've
hid
magic.
something like that. Oh, maybe he's doing deals with them from like old family artifacts.
And it's an underground passage so that people could get in and out.
I bet he's got like some kind of link to. We were talking about the Captain Obed Marsh link last time. I bet he's got some kind of link to the spooky. Hey, here we go.
What are we looking at before we click on it? Is that
It's a torn piece of cloth snagged on a nail.
there we go. So it is.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress.
Okay, I think we passed that
Sarah
one.
Hawkins here.
Hey,
Well, that's interesting. So if she was here,
maybe
She could've-
it is her that's that.
well, no, or she found out about this and fled upstairs and
Yeah, and that led to the fight.
let us out.
Push him over. We have a commitment to make.
Yeah, let's go
strength.
strength.
Let's do
We
it.
believe in ourselves. We believe in each other.
We're strong.
And everyone had a chance to yell at me and tell me no. Maybe we actually use it this time.
And I think the next one we were going to say was occult, right?
And
Or psychology? I can't remember.
is this validate?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna guess the button.
Shall we save? Let's save up for a bit and then decide later.
Oh, I actually can't see a damn thing. So mine shaft. They never mentioned mining here. They were whalers. They were fishing.
Yeah,
fishermen.
this is weird, and it does look like pretty engineered. Like, I mean, this was obviously a modern construction. You know, they hung ropes. They tried to do the whole bit. You want to? Okay.
Let's not.
Check that door before we go anywhere.
Oh, this is very similar to the dream we had at the first. So for anyone that wasn't watching at the beginning, there's a cutscene at the beginning of the game where it's a dream that Pierce is having, and sort of he gets them when he drinks to suppress his PTSD from the Great War. And in it, we found
It
ourselves
wasn't great.
in it, we found ourselves submerged in the subterranean chamber. As we go through it, we find cultists chanting and a lot of dead fish, and it sort of fits the bill. This color scheme and everything looks good. And if we see any dead fish or cultists chanting, I'm leaving.
Why? I feel like that's some information you could have told us before we walked into this.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
You got it.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another.
Oh man, I'm suspicious of him.
Try not to ruin my uniform.
Oh come.
We're kind of happy to ditch him though. We've ditched him earlier.
Well now I don't trust him. Like he's clearly
we
gonna
didn't trust
run
him
off.
earlier because remember, if I'm gonna look at his face, remember he's got this like the Joker-esque scars.
Well, that was from dealing with the.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And we said that we know that she is mundane, basically because she attacked us without knowing
she is.
that we
This
were
is the
into-
woman who went by Cat, who
Yes.
seems to be some sort of peddler in
Yeah.
these parts, and kind of like a gangster rather than gangster. What physics?
Wow.
Ooh, those look really good. Okay, enough distraction. Oh, I don't like this.
Okay.
This is
Is there any other passage out?
no. We're at the bottom of the well.
Really? There's no
With a
other.
bunch of
There's no
books?
other
No.
caves. Okay.
Onwards, yonder, we
Alright.
wander. I also can't sprint currently, so we're like committed to.
I've got a drink over here, right? And my thought process is I'm too scared to take a sip because I know
As
that
you jump or something.
I'm gonna jump. So I'm gonna wait till I get scared by something and then take a
I
sip
bet it's as we squeeze through.
while we're vulnerable. Jeez. Yeah, that was a.
I love, especially in role playing games and things, these sorts of areas are just horrible. Like tight squeezes,
Dream catcher. If I touch it, I'll turn to dust.
That's interesting.
and places where people can get caught easily and they're really unawares.
This is something that I don't know any of the. I don't know what a dream catcher is. I don't know the application.
And I can only say the loosest it's to. Well, no, hang on. That's really interesting though. Like we do
Oh,
the
we-
basics because dreams have been a recurring thing. We had dreams, and so did Sarah Hawkins.
Sarah Hawkins,
She
yeah.
was having dreams. So if this was possibly something that was designed to either intercept positive or negative dreams, and
Let's have a look at it before you accept it. Looks like, I mean, that could very easily be really air.
Yeah. So, doing overview of Relia. Rylech?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It was meant to be unpronounceable.
No, sorry, but I mean, it's the submerged city
yes,
of
of course.
Cthulhu and everything.
It
where
is.
he
It is the
slumbers.
city where Cthulhu sleeps, deep below the most deserted part of the world. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's crack on. I like
These
little fish
paintings must be several centuries old.
Disappeared tribe. Okay.
Oh, so
Well,
this is pre.
I think that seems to suggest that that's where the dream catchers are from. Also, look up for a second at the picture again. I just want to note that one of the symbols is a nice spiral
Yeah.
up the top, which is not.
Like a little doodle.
Yeah. Hello.
Is this the same language that bloke had on his arm?
Oh, some of these are. I'm pretty sure that some of these are the signs from RuneQuest, which might be a
Ooh.
nice nod. Oh dear. I think that might be Dagon. Dagon being one of the
This
larger.
monstrous creature must be an allegory.
Yeah.
We'd hope so. An allegory for monstrous creatures. Oh,
Sad way to go.
Oh, crushed
he
under
seems
a
to have a leather
An
bound
old
journal.
diary.
diary of the pastor's wife. I remember there was an old church or something. Yeah. In this volume, there is mention of the beliefs of the lost tribe. They worshipped an entity that spoke to them in their sleep. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in a mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity. Okay, well, let me walk you through what happened here.
Sad way to go.
They all worshipped Cthulhu, and they all went crazy and, like...
Was that behind?
No! Was that down there?
This is the point where you just go, you know what? Fuck my investigator's
Yeah,
license.
my investigator's like, I'll tell you what you do. You go home now, you call the police and you say, I've found something.
Something terrible.
You know.
Well, we talked to the police. They didn't want to get their uniform dirty. Looks like this is a job for...
Piercing the case. Okay. Well, it looks like it's eating people.
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
I'll give you one guess.
I think he's... Like, I actually think he's probably right. I think it's asleep. I think they're saying that these aren't necessarily... Like, and you mentioned allegory. They're not necessarily physical. It might be on another, plane.
Have a look down at the
realm.
base of that statue. I feel like there was something down there.
We can get to.
Okay.
I mean, just looking at it, it's sort of...
It looks like a
Does it look
hooded thing with
robed?
tentacles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is interesting because by and large, although robed and tentacles is like a big thing, I don't actually think I know of any robed tentacled creatures within the
Mind
traditional...
Flayer, but that's not Cthulhu.
Yeah, that's not Cthulhu. That's just Eldritch inspired. Oh, okay.
Someone's been peddling goods.
Oh.
Parkour. You know what that was?
That was
Strength
strength.
check.
100%. I think we're on the other side of... That's where we were before, right? And also, please note that the policeman is gone.
Yeah, and is yet to arrive.
Door is still locked, though.
So we talked about our theory that they were smuggling things and something in the drink
Yeah,
was
well,
suspicious.
that looks
Does
like
that look like a
smuggling
suspicious drink?
Yeah, but and didn't we say that we figured? But
I'm about to run out of oil.
la
Can I
la
replenish
boys,
it,
it's actually yeah, as in IA.
Actually,
Technically, you'll find.
Time has weakened these structures.
time and fishmen.
And fish women.
That's right.
And presumably fish children. Oh man, that's a terribly made candle.
I don't have time to search them all.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
I guess let's not even open one.
Head down. I reckon. Ooh.
It looks like animal oil. Certainly not whale.
So whale oil is in a lot of games. I kind of only am now acknowledging that it's a real thing, if you know what I mean. I was always just kind of
Yeah,
like whale oil.
so it's a
I guess
fancy-
whale oil is a thing, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I believe so. I'm sure someone could correct me, but I do think it's like they've got to have a lot of it, right?
Yeah.
I think the problem is more just it's immensely inhumane. Which, you know, a list of crimes committed in this game. It might be down the bottom. Oh,
I mean-
fantastic.
Violation of prohibition, I think, is probably...
No OH&S on that. On that side, I just see a single railing. Fucking said cultists.
Oh, your voice.
What goes here now?
We're not alone.
All right, David, if you miss pressing the strength button... Do we want to skill medicine so that we can heal him when he immediately gets killed?
I don't give a shit if this guy dies.
What if they blame us?
Just really quickly, remember at the beginning in our vision there was a person in uniform with no.
And he got killed immediately.
How do I get down here?
Reaper says whale oil is oil obtained from the blubber of whales. Whale oil was sometimes known as train oil, which comes from the Dutch word train, tear, or drop. That makes sense. I mean, it doesn't, but okay. No,
Yeah, it does.
it does. I'm just making a joke. Yeah. I reckon there might have been something in that little alcove.
I want to get a better look.
That I swear that is where the section is. You know, I swear.
Got him. Ooh, a sacrifice.
Is that a woman? Or is it a robed figure?
I think it's someone convulsing. You know what this calls for? Decisive action. We're strong.
We're
We've
powerful.
got a bunch of points in
We have
one.
no medicine. We have no psychology. We're not sure of the occult, so for all we know, they're like trying to give her CPR right now.
Oh, that's...
Oh. Is that us?
No. Yes. Yes, that is. Oh no!
Oh.
No, I was really.
But we didn't know her.
We found the robed figures with attachments. See strength.
That was pretty cool.
That was.
Oh, this is the start.
This
This
is
is
it.
the dream. This is you wake up in the filth of all the whales. Which means
Oh, this is disgusting.
off. I like this because it was all dreamlike and we didn't really react to the gore the first time we saw it. Oh, panic attacks. You can just freak out. I really like that mechanic. That is awesome.
No, damn it! Must find a way out of here.
Stop yelling. Also, did you see the cultist's body or did I just miss it?
I didn't see it. I was running. We're having a panic attack. We don't have time for that sort of thing.
They're strong.
God, can you imagine needing to sort of...
Oh, God.
Is it my turn? Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us.
That was genuinely one of the creepiest things. That the picture of you is just like, no.
Every night. I have constant visions. I am ready. Good enough.
They have visions, but we have visions.
It's like in my dream.
Yep.
There we go.
So,
Good one, detective.
to be clear, very big fan of us having a lot of strength.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
Does that look like anything that...
It's like a tooth or something.
It's more like a talon, right?
Yeah. Or a tusk.
Oh, we've got it. Good, just in case.
Occultism progression, so I think we strengthened our occult. Book. Should we not level up? No.
I can't read Latin.
Okay, fair.
Fair cop. I think we've got it, though. Do you want to... Hang on. Okay. We can't read Latin, but chat might be able to. It's in our inventory, right?
Yeah.
All right. Liber
Liber is like book, I'm pretty sure.
10b prologus. Does that mean,
I
you think?
have a guess. I think it means when you're like a pro log.
Pious Job.
Pious
Yeah,
Job.
it's probably pretty good. It's not a Bible. Is a start, right? That's not the right format or anything. I give up. All right. Ooh, let's. So far, so good.
All right. A rib with a tooth says.
became this one.
Yeah, that's a good call actually. A rib
It was
with a
two
tooth.
pieces together. Yeah, did I not just jump this way? Yeah, I'm aware it's locked.
Oh, is that something moving right?
Well, it's all.
Oh, was that
occultists.
Pierce? I think Pierce just went past. Nope. I'm just crazy.
no.
Well, we've stopped our panic attack. I like that mechanic. The idea that it's just like you have to run.
Yeah,
quite-
I kind of. I almost wish we'd stayed just to see what the
Turn
punishment
around.
was. Hang on, let me just see.
Oh, I saw something. Lantern up to your left, I think. Other way. Other side. Turn around. Up there. Oh, nope. Okay, I thought it was glowing with like an inspect.
Okay, so we came through here. We had a look at that was where we got the talent. That was where we got the book we can't read. And then we moseyed on over here. Ooh. Hello. Nope.
I think that's
Goodbye.
just sometimes a hole in the wall is just a hole in the wall.
No.
Have we been through there?
This looks good. Yeah, no, we have not. Let's put this away. Let's put this away.
Let's get out the brighter light.
I don't know how to put this away. I can't put it away. Okay, got it. Oh, this is definitely. I think I remember walking down.
It's like a pier.
Ooh. Oh, I thought those
Does
were
that say
explosives.
Dyna? Dynamite?
Dynamite. Dynamite. Hang on, I can't see a thing. So.
Okay, what I'm gonna want you
What
to
does
do,
it look like?
David, is I'm gonna want you to get on that boat. I'm gonna want you to row out of here.
With all of our strength.
Well, there was an attempted murder on us. Someone attempted to stab us.
We're at the point where we are
and we're a
officially-
detective. We still have our license. We can go out and be like, hey, someone tried to kill us in these tunnels.
What do you bet when they come back, all of these people are missing? We've still got our light out.
That's what's important. Yeah, so was this a part of the dream where we saw our old officer Ditchy McGee get stabbed?
He came out from the right. Wing.
Yeah, well, Cthulhu has wings, I believe. Oh.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
They're turning them into deep ones or something like that.
Grant him your mind.
Do me a favor, just duck down a little, would you? Look at this little crack. Alright. I'm getting the field guide to Lovecraftian horrors out. We're going to go through it. We're going to figure out what's a Cthulhu.
There is something really ominous about actually hearing the name, though.
Oh, there. Are you swinging on your left,
Yeah,
man?
no. Just getting closer. Oh, it's just oil. This isn't like a stealth game, like I can't scope it.
You can't go and, like, stealth
Just killing
take out,
people,
you know?
I
Which would be lovely to just be able to go and be like, no, cultists. I've got an idea. Don't summon Cthulhu.
I don't know why.
Turn around.
If we go into them, we're just gonna die. There's too many.
Gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him.
Oh, man. Head further back. I really suggest checking what's over.
I just want to say this.
We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Oh, man, there's a lot of fish guts.
Carly, it's his thing.
Oh, I bet you that's the... I think that might be the fish guts. Oh, my. Is that an altar to the side there?
Oh, this is the question again, though.
Oh,
Sleeping
medicine.
or dead?
It looks like a kind of
Yeah.
deep coma. What could this ritual have done to them?
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening.
My computer just started making a grinding noise, which completely freaked me out.
Why didn't I?
Did you check further down in that direction?
We had a look. I can look over there, but I think we can't cover this area.
Like I meant down that way, under the lift.
I think that's nothing.
Yeah, sorry. And just check on the wall there. I just want to see what's on like the writing there.
This
Just
looks
more
like,
of that
This looks
writing.
like what that. Oh no.
Again, this primitive writing.
It's also written in that glowing substance.
I actually really like that writing. Those are cool symbols.
agree.
Like I'd
Oh, it's also interesting.
I'd get mad tats like the crazy guy that we saw.
Well, it's interesting because they said it's primitive and they use this glowing oil. So whatever they had, it's not a recent. It's not going to turn out that it's basically like glow sticks that have been broken open. It's from an animal, which might be that toothed whale, which would explain the rib tooth thing we found earlier.
If it's like their substance of whale oil, like their version of whale oil from the crazy giant catch. This was the group of 4. This was when the
Because
officer
look,
came.
these ones look older. They've got more tentacly. Oh no.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw 2 odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed to look
Oh, you reckon?
I know one of these faces. An intruder! Oh, shit.
Guns
Don't
out.
move! Police!
See, guns are pretty useful.
This is exactly it.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Ooh, tentacle arm. That's pretty awesome.
Bradley, get back! Get back! You asked for it!
Oh, that didn't look like it did a lot.
I like that quick, jagged
So
movement.
do I.
Oh, is that you?
No, it's
Charles.
Charles Hogan.
Charles Hawkins. Oh my god.
Oh, why do you throw it
Oh
at me?
wow.
No.
Run.
No. I don't have any control. Oh, good. Thank heavens for that. Oh, I do have control.
Run.
But also,
So
all
we
these
know
things
Charles
running through our
Hawkins.
mind, it was Charles Hawkins. Not going that way.
Left. Yep.
Shortcut.
Okay. Ah.
Yeah.
All right. Is there like a thing like stand under a doorway during a cave?
Yeah, that's right. Quickly under it.
Someone find a canary.
Okay.
I think we might have got crushed.
I don't know if we failed that or... I was going as fast as I could.
Oh, it's
No, I can't actually see
I
it.
wish we had some medicine.
Shut up. We're strong enough, we don't need it.
Notoriously in Call of Cthulhu, you can just be stronger than the monsters. That's a
Cultist. Well, alright, positive news.
one down. That was a little creepy. Hoo boy.
This is a little like the panic attack, isn't it? Oop, 2 down. Yeah, KD's looking positive.
Oh yeah, we're at like. Well, if you count,
We did lose an ally.
well, I mean,
We lost someone.
so we can. I mean, it wasn't friendly fire, is what I'm saying. You know.
Light.
It was a little bit thrown at us.
Yeah.
Where are we going to come out? Because this is... Oh, you're joking. They actually only jump.
All right.
It's not a good day.
Riverside Institute. Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruder to the secret meeting place of occults in the network of underground.
Yeah. I don't know what it... Wait, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't know where we're going to know where we're ending up, but it just says that.
Caves under the Hawkins Manor. They have witnessed a strange ceremony led by Charles Hawkins, very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body
Tried to
displayed
shoot him.
whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police. So he threw him against the wall. He didn't really just...
Isn't that just typical of the police, though? He had his gun out, shot first, and then in his write-up, tried to arrest him.
Yeah.
Bastards.
As he tried to escape from him, Pierce found himself prisoner of a rock fall. Rushed to the Riverside Institute, he is in a critical state. Well, we have been taken to the doctor. I feel like we're getting locked in a psych ward.
Well, that's kind of where we wanted to go anyway,
means,
so I'm excited.
Which means I say... Our original plan, I think, was strength and psychology. I want to be Rorschach in the mental hospital.
Oh,
I want to be
yes.
like, I see through you. I'm really strong and gritty. I'm a drunk
I
detective.
don't talk well. I actually
I
is
have
kind
a
of Rorschach,
cold.
I love an asylum. I know they don't. It's not in the name, but it's an asylum.
I think it's technically an institute. Ooh. Dr. Fuller. Oh, we've heard that name before.
Fuller.
Oh, we are not looking well.
Oh, that didn't look like
Oh,
traditional medicine.
yeah. I'm just not a fan of homeopathy in general. What we're trying to do is escape.
I don't want to skip. Oh, I just realized what that would do. That was silly. Sorry, one sec.
Technical difficulties.
I closed us out of Steam.
We were just too late to cancel, so.
That was my bad.
Sorry, chat. We'll be
Sorry.
right back.
Give me a sec.
And we are back. Thank you. Sorry,
Proven why I'm not allowed to control the mouse.
minor difficulties.
Right in the middle of a pivotal scene.
Well,
I didn't like it.
in a way,
I didn't like where it was going.
we're getting a second chance, really. I think this time we've got it in check. I think this time we're really going to manage to turn it around.
Oh, no.
So,
It's warm.
let's review. Shall we turn on the...
Yeah, so we found the creepy cave.
We did.
We explored the creepy cave.
There was a cult down there that were trying to get in touch with Cthulhu.
Seemed cool.
And we've escaped, and they're like probably poisoning people with the moonshine stuff to get more people into Cthulhu. And
I want to emphasize, that moonshine stuff, still not confirmed in any dialogue, but we keep on getting proof that works towards our theory.
Yeah.
Someone who's played this before will go like, no, they set it open.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Act 1.
Yeah, it's the first thing that's said. It's also like, the constant mention
Prohibition
of
was mentioned everywhere.
Also the part where
I
we took a
feel
drink and they said, this will change your future.
I feel kind of detective-y. Don't want
I
this
feel
taken away
intensely
from me.
detectively. I also feel intensely in danger. And
Now we have to watch ourselves being strapped down again.
with a place like called the Riverside Institute. It sounds so nice.
It does sound kind
Such a friendly name. How could anywhere called the Riverside Institute be bad?
Well, let me show you. Now.
Enter madness. And we should start the game too. 2 in a row. I got a second one.
I really don't.
I
look at
was
his hands.
confused here because you look at his hand and he's sort of doing this weird like
It looks because we've been strapped down. It also looks like his hand looks like burnt.
I
It's
think
also
it's
like
just
it's
covered in
iron.
blood.
It's like iron straps and stuff. It's not.
I do like the John Lennon glasses.
Actually, I'm just gonna quickly reach.
We're trying to escape. We're not having a seizure.
We're doing both.
We'll survive. A strong subject. Is that your medical opinion, sir? Oh.
Ooh. Ooh, Officer Bradley.
What?
That's.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps.
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too. We were dead. What are you doing?
Sorry, my friend.
What? No.
So they're trying to drug us, clearly.
But that's like.
Maybe that we're
If they
such an
wanna-
alcoholic, we have a terrible high tolerance.
But if they just want us, if they just wanted to silence us, they'd just kill us.
Oh.
Oh my god.
And we're in a padded cell.
Where am I?
I'll tell you, mate.
Oh,
Ooh.
look down at it. Look down at our
I
legs.
think I can.
Okay.
Wait, I can pull out my. Oh, they've taken my lighter off me.
How can we smoke?
My
Look back at the bed.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's elder
Elder
signs.
sign, yeah.
I don't want him to find me.
Don't want him to find me. That would have been a little convenient, wouldn't it?
Let's go on our character advancement thing quickly.
Oh yeah, I don't want to just wait. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like we can't advance.
I think all of our notes have been taken from us.
Oh, it looks like we're having a nap.
Oh no, we're back on the.
the horror.
Are we back on the?
I bet this is one of our
This is a dream.
dreams.
This is a dream.
I think Cthulhu wants us to find out. I think it's at least something we should consider.
Yeah, I'm not going that way. Okay, I'm going that way.
Leviathan. Well,
This is the toothed whale, I think.
I think you're right. Damn. Are you doing that like busy thing, or is it a?
No, it's doing that.
I do like that little growth of like plants that comes through it. Our Detective Pierce is very handsome. I'll give him that.
Detective Pierce is having a bad day.
Oh, we will choose. I feel like it implies we're going to have to sacrifice ourselves to save the world, or not.
I think we belong
In an
in this
asylum.
nice padded room.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up.
Marie Colden.
We don't have much time.
Is that the nurse who was stabbing
I
us
don't
before?
know, but I'm not thrilled about it. No, I don't think it was. She was an older
Can
woman.
you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been in
Is that Officer Bradley?
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. Fill me.
I don't trust her, but that's not, you know, I kind of.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible. And as unobtrusively as possible. I brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrible?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment. For problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the
So
place
she's
to
a
talk
doctor or something.
We must not stay here. There are
scared.
2 men
Yep.
standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor. I shall try to distract them and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Okay. Well, we're dressed again.
It's weird that I'm beginning to like trust Ethan like Bradley more, despite all the definitely going in here, all the
does this mean?
heavily suspicious.
He'll come for you. Oh, well, this is all Elder Sign stuff.
Oh, good, door's closed.
Why the strange symbol repeated over and over?
It is a protection.
Am I in an asylum?
We should have skilled medicine.
He's an idiot. Oh no, he was he wakes up in a padded room. He is a detective.
Where am I? Is this a restaurant?
They injected with.
We know nothing. We're so useless. Oh my goodness gracious.
What's that?
The paintings are cursed.
What are
Intrigue.
you right about the painting?
Oh, we haven't gotten anything out of this room. Sarah.
Sarah.
Okay, that's creepy. Oh, Sarah written a lot. Doctor. Is this an
And
asylum?
bottom of the bed.
Bottom of the bed, bottom of the bed, bottom of the bed. Oop, good call.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
We did get this guy's name when he was being dragged away, just in the subtitles, but I don't remember what it was. Hope the door's open. It is.
Can you go into our stats for a second?
Yes, I can.
I would like to quickly figure out what we're
3
leveling
points.
next. And here's my theory, right? A cult, at the end of the day, will figure it out, you know?
Yeah.
Like, by and large, eventually we'll get there.
We're pretty close to medicine. Next level. I kind of like occult, but also if we go into like what we're actually doing, we have been getting better at occult stuff.
I'm leaning towards psychology, spot hidden, or investigation.
Okay. Psychology at the bottom, spot hidden at the bottom, investigation. Do you want like 1 point in this just to finish it off and then we go back, or just go with psychology?
What do you think? Which of those three? What appeals to you the most?
I kind of like the. I actually can't. I like psychology. I like the idea of someone that reads people pretty well, but
Yeah.
can't necessarily socialize. Like can't do.
I like that. Let's bump psychology a lot. Let's max it.
We're actually pretty close to
Yeah.
next level. All right, cool. Validate. Is this one? I think. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Oh my god.
Are we in an asylum? Who's in there?
No wonder our detective license is being taken away.
Did you want to check the other door? Just have a look through the. Someone's gonna slam on the window as we try to open it and be like, "Let me go!" And we'll be like, "Are you in an asylum? You must be crazy." Is one of our charts on the wall or something? Can we get one now?
Oh, yeah, let's see if there's any detail about us.
Oh, no details.
Because we were never here. You're 100% right. Now you've called that. Ooh,
No.
there is someone in there. No.
Check the other. It really wants you to test every door,
I know.
doesn't it? You missed one of them as well.
Oh, hang on, this one's got a...
Poor wretch.
No, so that one gets sympathy. He does seem particularly.
Alright, oops.
Yeah, excuse me.
You missed one of the doors.
No, I don't think they're all.
Is Mary Colden the woman who came to us?
Yes. So I think she's...
Well, Dr. Fuller is incredibly evil.
Yeah.
And I believe he was treating her for her dreams, which means he was probably instigating them
Sarah.
too. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Good call.
I'll have to find a way of getting rid of
Oh, we do have a stealth.
I wonder what way we can figure out. Give him the old 1-2. I'm clearly very experienced in.
But the control wheels haven't been put back on. He's just going to the storage room. I can bring him to you. No, doesn't want us touching the pressure valve.
Escape from the
Oh,
asylum.
why?
I'm going to see if there's sleeping pills left.
I'm going to find that pressure valve.
Okay. Pressure valves.
Will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
Okay, so there's pressure valves and there's sleeping pills.
Well, we like pills.
Yeah, we might just get those for a snack.
Alright, the valves aren't here, but they mention them, so I think they're close.
It's locked.
These look like valves to me.
On your right, there was a thing.
Gas leaves from here and it runs through the hole.
Last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments.
I'm alright with
This
that.
is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stockrooms must be kept in the storage room after its use. Moreover, you must keep the register of use up to date.
Okay, so we have to go and we have to fetch
The
the
wheels.
wheels.
I wonder if there's just a way we
I-
can break it, because we're strong.
I just do love that that's the solution, is just literally take off the turning mechanism. Like,
Well,
no keys.
Valve controls the pressure.
Yeah, let's crank that. Did that do anything? Didn't appear to.
Appear to be lowering it.
I don't know. I mean, the fact that they were saying, yeah, I think we need to.
Control wheel is missing.
Excellent. I think we need to turn all of them. Oh, why don't we just turn that one, break it off, turn on that one? Snooping.
Dr. Fuller, I've repaired your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged and I feel that gas is escaping. I'll give you no more in such a full time. If the equipment is put under too much pressure, there's a risk of an explosion. That seems like something that we would be into.
Alright, fair enough. I do like that,
And now run back and do the other one.
I mean, we need the third one. Like, it's not even a... Like, it doesn't...
Duct.
Duked.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
Oh,
Didn't we have a crowbar?
see, that's what someone... They probably took it off us when we went in the asylum.
I thought they gave
Our
us stuff for
clothes,
that.
not our fucking crowbar. Oh, you forgot this, actually.
Although technically, we did learn on the Sunday night stream that a crowbar is not actually a crowbar.
It's a jimmy.
It's a jimmy bar.
Yeah, it's a jimmy. Crowbars are like
yeah.
this big and they have a great big pipe.
Well, Alan put one on the table. And
yeah.
we were
A
immediately...
crowbar?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're fucking massive.
Pain is just information?
Am I in the closet?
Yes. We have gotten hidden in the closet.
I don't know why I'm in here. Why is everything gone?
I think we got a bit worried. Let's head over there.
Back we go.
Maybe cross over. Cross over to the other side. Oh. Did he come to investigate?
I don't know. Ooh. Like a freaking penguin come around. Can you imagine the bearded detective just...
Is that a...
Detective!
Hmm.
Okay, alright. Well, I think they're staying there for the timing, so let's just hustle. Ooh.
Good God. Why could this machine be used?
Danger, high voltage. I'm
He's
hearing
actually
good
an
things.
idiot.
Consume a great deal of electricity.
Actually, no, sorry, that's not being fair. It probably wasn't a common...
It's in the 20s.
Yeah, like this is probably cutting edge would
Yeah.
be lobotomy.
Electrical.
Isn't that a thing? Wasn't it like a...
Like electroshock therapy?
Yeah, that was it, sorry,
yeah.
not electrolobotomy.
I don't know when electroshock therapy was invented.
I can still increase the load.
Yes. Yes, tear this place down.
Have I activated anything?
Well, I was also saying,
Check
like,
the desk.
you know
for-
when he was...
Oh,
You know,
what? I feel like we need to look at this.
You know when he was like, is this an asylum? It also could be that he's probably never been in an asylum, and it's not a trope. Like, to him, he actually would be like, oh, this isn't a this isn't a hospital.
What is going on here?
Let's have a quick look here. I mean, these are all...
Human.
Those are all, like,
Human.
deep ones.
Human. What is that?
Looks like a squid. There's always a bigger
Might be a
fish.
fishy bit. Human.
Looks like a formless spawn.
Human. Scratch. Human. Someone's just practicing their art. It looks pretty good too, so credit.
Medical record of Francis Sandard. The patient seems to be suffering from psychosis. He gorged his own eyes out in an attack of delirium.
Ouch. That's the gentleman in the corner who's saying, kill me, for the love of God, kill me.
Ooh. That is a dead person.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
Oh, it's like a Frankenstein reanimation machine.
I mean, remember the thing when he was like, I was dead?
Oh,
Do you think we did die and they brought us back?
The corpse is complete. Whose are these lips?
Where are my arms? Okay, we've got them. Do we get a ladder back? Yeah. So it doesn't appear that he's got different limbs sewn on, right? They're his.
Yeah, looks
He
like
just
it.
had like a...
He's had the Y-cut autopsy. Which I wonder, if anyone's in chat, look up when the Y-cut autopsy was made commonplace. When that Y
the
front
autopsy
opened.
thing, yeah, 'cause
Because
I
I
mean-
don't think it was in the 1920s.
Really? Oh, it's such a trope. I definitely... Yeah, I didn't want to hide anything. What I wanted to do was use...
Get out of the cupboard.
He also doesn't like being in cupboards. I think he's claustrophobic.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, I get it. Alright, he was like, I can increase the voltage. Should we go in this room? Does it seem like a good place to be?
It's worth a look.
Worse and worse.
Yeah, that's true.
Frankly, that's not the thing bothering me the
Oh,
most.
I mean, this is straight
Oh,
up...
look over there.
This is straight up torture. Or a step.
Yep, let's give it a shot.
Does that have eyes?
It looks like...
Yeah, medicine.
What's the connection between this meat and the electrical
Okay, I'm
installation?
beginning to see why people skill other skills because he has no idea unless you. And to be fair, I mean, it's clearly like a hybrid of science and magic or the occult.
Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel.
Yeah. It's like a dumb pulp novel, see?
Boys on the case. So my deduction, I'm thinking Reanimator.
Oh, yeah. Is that
Ooh,
it?
the cops know what's going on.
Oh no, this is where he got.
This is where
this is
Bradley
where he
got
got
reanimated.
reanimated.
I think Bradley is now evil, and he has been reanimated as a baddie.
Because you're right. Because him sending her in to come and let us out is a pretty bold move.
It could be the long play.
What could it be? Could it be that these guys actually aren't a part of it, and he's getting us out so that he can deal with us himself? Like maybe these guys actually aren't evil. No, I mean there's so many levels because it's not really an evil thing. It's just a madness.
There's many factions. Didn't we already talk about there being multiple groups?
Yeah, well, there was the dock workers.
I feel like you can.
There were the fishermen and the bootleggers.
I feel like you can probably zap something in there.
I pushed all the buttons already.
Did you?
What will happen if I increase the current limit?
To the limit. Monk.
I can still increase the load.
Is up on or
Is there
is
another
that
lever?
one's on?
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
Okay, that one is.
On.
Is this one on now? No, that one just keeps letting me flick it back and forth, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
I think it needs more power.
There's a bunch of them in here, but if I just go and hide in it. I want to go find the pills. I got a craving.
Should we check through that door to the side?
This one here.
Locked.
Not for long.
Exactly what I need.
Oh, what?
I don't think we can get to it.
Okay, let's go around.
Maybe go around sneaking.
Yeah, you there, come here. I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the nurses.
You
I can
are.
help you. Help me. I'll owe you one.
I feel like that'll come in handy.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleeping pills?
Sleep. You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the store that's going on fine here? Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
Okay.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
All right.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage.
I'm happy to agree.
Sleeping pills there.
It's actually kind of a slightly interesting thing though because like we have this we have the same addiction as well basically.
Yeah.
Like do we
Keep the pills for us or for
do we
later?
encourage it? Is this like a point where we go like no, you have to wake up to the world or around you and
Take a look.
no 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 no.
We were spotted.
You were spotted. Okay, I was spotted. I was so convinced that it was just those two guards that we saw a while ago.
Check if you can get up behind him and actually just knock him out. Key to the guards room, key to the maintenance room.
Can we get back out in here now?
I think that might open to the person we just drew out.
Let's say hello. Alright, where was the maintenance room? Okay, we've got some. I actually quite like this level design because this one's kind of cool because it really does feel like we don't need to do all of these things.
Yeah.
We just need to do one, but each one kind of has pieces. Like it's not a.
It's not a whole. None of them are like a whole fix.
I need to stop standing up. Let's go this way.
What you need to do is go back into your cell and have a lie down.
Quiet. We need the sleeping pills. Alright.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills?
Yeah. And the alcohol. Oh, you. No. I'm not good at this. No, you don't. What?
Get in the cupboard.
This is why they're here.
Shit, I can't deal with this. Oh, this is frightening. Oh, bloody bloomin' hell.
Bloomin' onion.
Oh. Golly gosh.
I don't know how I got in control of this. I'm doing a good job.
I'm happy, man. I don't have to do it. I get out.
We do not like being in cupboards. Ooh. Little treat for us.
Scopolamine, morphine, opium. Nothing but common drugs.
That's kind of funny. You're joking! You're actually joking! Cupboard.
Nope.
It's not a good day for... Ooh, that's... Oh, my detective senses are...
Oh, it was on the table, man. Yeah.
Is it?
I think so.
We seem to have ditched that guy, so I'm confident.
Morphine. We can't get to sleep with morphine.
I did think that was funny. It's basically kind of like opium. Because didn't we played a scenario recently, which Jamie run me and some friends through, where one of us was getting trying to bribe someone with cocaine.
Yeah.
And it was basically like, yeah, it was just in like the pharmacy. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
Wasn't it?
Well, yeah, they could have gone to the general store.
Okay, yeah. So here's the thing. Oh, okay. So that wasn't like a punching situation.
It
I
was
was
like,
like,
we got caught.
Oof. Okay, well,
It was very close to his face, wasn't it?
All right, I'm gonna be more careful this time because that was a little bit of sprinting.
Check to the left there.
So we know where the sleeping pills were. I think it was in the room.
If he does not catch me, I do not sleep. Oh, call. I wonder, do we know anything that has call in it, David?
It's also interesting because... Okay.
Oh, that's just terrifying.
What is this? Place to hide. You know what's interesting was, you know that one that said that he wanted to be asleep? He doesn't want to be out? Do you think
he's
us
probably
giving him...
further along to being a cultist?
Yeah, well, us giving him sleeping pills may be like a really bad thing.
Well, we started off drinking everything. Do we now go, maybe we shouldn't?
I think we need one more kick.
I think we miss our next dose of whatever it is, though. But then we're right back to it.
Let's see what's on offer. If it's interesting, good chance to take it.
Well, there was some morphine and opium.
There's no longer any priests in Dark.
Oh yeah.
Look, this guy's got the tentacles once again.
Yeah.
Oh,
The symbol there, the little medallion, is the same one that the cultist had on their chest.
Yeah, you're right. Because it goes like the circle and the 3 lines down.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing.
Which is all through their masks.
Yeah, we'll take that. And let's put this out. Put it away.
And we skilled up in a cultism, apparently.
Oh, you're joking. How many bastards are there?
Turn around, I thought I saw something on that wall. A button. We've caught him.
Why is he still... I think the light may have clipped through the wall or something there.
Check the other side too to make sure the other guy hasn't just turned to face you. Nah, you're good.
Bim 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 bim. House raider assaulted woman.
I think he's going to come up that way.
Ooh, we've got a worst case.
Yep.
Into the closet.
I would have waited a bit till he was right up to you.
Oh, we really don't like these.
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
It's a little.
We're gonna burst.
You know what it
out
is?
before
No,
he
I don't
does.
think it's fear. I think it's we're holding our breath because he doesn't want to be seen. close enough. Yeah, I think. Oh, here we go. Owen's looked up the autopsy thing.
Right. Possibly the earlier friends we ever... Oh, thank you, Owen. Was the Francis Semivan of Parma. He wrote his Chronicles of Fishes and Remote. In the year 12...
Oh, you...
into the freaking...
No!
Because the guy's going to be right there, bro. Back in the cupboard.
They have no idea. Alright, I can read Owen's.
Alright, 1286, so I'm a little bit wrong. Yeah, but you know,
had it
history
for
is largely written by...
800 years? No, 700. He opened up only the chest, inspected the heart, and sought no further. And
That bit's still there. It's everything important.
I actually have no idea what we're supposed to be doing in this section here. Oh, sorry, like the whole thing we're doing,
Turn right.
but I just think this.
Let's go through there.
It's done. Now for the others.
Yeah, we got him.
So now we go back to that electrocution room, do you think?
I reckon. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jackpot. Let's have a quick look here, just quickly. Archives. Nothing I like more in Call of Cthulhu.
Maybe shut the door. Yeah, maybe punch the girl when we level up strength.
maybe get caught for the fourth time.
Biology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods.
All right, I've got a new plan: opium and a cephalopods book.
Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Oh, she wasn't at her first attempt with the fire at the mansion.
Wait,
so
what?
when she tried to light the fire, she was not institutionalized.
Was interned at Riverside for fits of insanity a while before her death. She wasn't at her first attempt with the fire at the mansion.
Yeah.
So what's that saying? There were
That was
multiple
like
attempts to burn.
No. She wasn't interred on her first attempt,
Right.
which means that they were trying to be like hush, hush. You know,
Gotcha.
don't worry about.
When they
it.
wrote
It's okay.
interned.
Yes, interred would mean buried.
Dementia. Self-inflicted wounds.
Irene.
Francis Sanders is the guy here.
So she had him committed. County
The
judge.
honourable, blah blah.
Hallucination. I love this. It's like the world's worst Mad Libs. By reason of hallucinations. He's suffering from self-harm, insomnia, repeated violence. His proper subject confinement in an asylum of the state Riverside Institute. Therefore, your petitioner prays that you cause said to be brought before you. It's okay.
Ooh, more books.
Anatomy, anthropology.
Yes, and cephalopods.
Please crouch. Ooh, another cupboard. This one's got no electrical equipment in it. We've moved up in the world. I actually, give me a second. I have a theory, David. Turn back, get into the cupboard. How's the wife? All right,
now I
fair.
see you. Yeah, because it felt like it was going really quickly. Because I was like, I'm doing way better. I was going to see why they'd speed it up anyway, though, because like it's a game and you need to have limits. All right, time for a little mosey.
It's also that thing like, I'm tougher than the protagonist.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna walk. Who's gonna find me? Do you know I thought that was a person?
Oh.
Beep, beep. No.
Oh, we should have just followed the friggin' cables. We went the long way.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Cables would have been the obvious one.
They can still increase the load.
All right, now we're following the cables. Let's have a-
Find the go back. Look, so turn around. Find the one that we need to follow. Look at the animators at the top. No,
Oh, good
yeah,
call.
yeah, yeah.
Good call. Good call.
So
Really good idea. Okay, 2 are on. So, red and green. That was surprisingly clever idea, Jim. Red
I got you.
goes... Okay, so it's not here. It's red and green, though. Do they then come out the other side or something? Can we? Oh, this is like just the final.
Still increased.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one's been pushed up. And
That
what's-
one's purple. Oh no, that's good. That's good. Sorry, that was purple.
So green. This is
Green.
one of them. Follow the green along.
It might be on the other side of these walls. Oh no. Bit-a-dip. Creepy. Really good idea, because that just turned this from being like just randomly wandering.
What can I say? I am a genius.
You could say that.
I mean,
Look at me. Look at me actually checking my corners.
I don't know who would.
Damn SEAL Team 6.
Stop laughing at us. This is hard.
We're not very good.
No.
Oh. I just went the lighter.
Cigarette?
Afternoon.
How's it going? I thought we didn't manage. Check the. There's a cupboard here, which means people will be here. He's having another seizure.
Also, did you notice that our hands? Look at it. Wait,
Come on, man. You didn't check behind us,
Then we got one lever push.
or in there, or
Look, I'm a detective. I'm not Batman.
Batman. Is...
On the other side.
Ooh, a vent. I'm pretty sure we don't need to go
Oh,
through
maybe
this.
I
vent.
am Batman. Hell yeah.
Get the vents. Look, we shouldn't be going in here.
Oh, I'm holding our
Clearly-
breath again.
Oh man. Oh, don't go through. This is to get into this room. If you don't have the key. I do like this because it's kind of like a mate. Like we
I
don't.
agree as well.
Although this is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is kind of neat. I just want to see where we come out. Ooh, that looks like a switch.
All right. This is the thing that we couldn't possibly break. Oh.
Oh, pincers. We used pincers in the opening scene to
Yeah,
get through
to get
bolt
through.
cutters.
This lever must turn on the gas machine.
Gas machine on. Lightning
Nothing.
on. Everything else.
Control wheel is missing.
Okay, let's fucking snip it this. I don't think that's the right tool for that. Ka-chunk.
Snip. Go the shears.
Tune.
What have you done?
That was weird. What power?
We need one more gas wheel.
Well, if we go back to the base thing, we can find it. Alright, watch this. Putting this away.
Also, we need that last cable. Oh, can we get through there? Oh, I think that's the door that was locked from the other side. Or not. Let me just get in there.
Come on, detective.
This padlock is too complicated.
Yeah, that's fair. We're putting no points in it.
But
Silent?
we're really good at reading people.
Well, we will be.
Because I just want to be really blunt in conversation, but get it right. Kind of be like, I know you're the evil guy.
You're
what?
killing kids.
No.
Okay, no, sorry, stealth.
Because they're right there. We've done this before.
I don't know.
We want to go back to electrical room.
That was over here somewhere. I think it's this one.
The one with the large blood stain coming out of it in a totally non-creepy way. Check the... have we been there? Yeah. Well,
Alright, so... Ba-da-da.
okay.
Red. Be-dee-dee. Purple?
Do you know primary colors? What's...
What's what?
Well, you know, where does each one... Like, what's
Oh, what do
red
they
gonna-
make
yeah,
sure of?
yeah.
Oh, here we go. We found red.
Okay. I remember there were all these people
Uh-huh.
around this corner. Like, we saw people a lot here. So red
Oh.
heads all the way along into danger. Remember that corner
Yeah,
where there was
there's
a
a
bunch
bloke
of
there.
stuff? He's gonna come around in a second. I'd get
There's
it.
a cupboard there. He doesn't have the balls.
Oh,
Ooh, time to go.
there was
That's
also
a-
someone up there,
nice.
remember?
Had a
I'd
walk.
duck into the side one there if I were you.
Alright, this guy doesn't look around.
I'm going to quote you on that. David, 2018. This guy doesn't...
He doesn't
look
have
around.
the balls.
Famous last words.
Very quietly open the door.
Oh.
Carnage.
these assholes whistling right outside. Are there any windows here? No, there aren't.
You got to take pride in your job, really.
Oh
at the
my
end of the day.
God.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh, is that? That's not our detective friend, is it? No, that's just a random. That's a cultist. Nice pants.
A lot of bags of fluid. A little old leg. Oh man, it's really gory, isn't it? There's like some.
I don't know if. Yeah, I totally agree. Okay, quickie. Is this models being reused, or is that the same person? Clue.
I'm gonna say.
Or...
I'm gonna say we're gonna take it as a clue.
I agree. Let's go with it. So they may actually be creating clones.
Well, they've got the whole body reanimator style like body parts thing. It is bizarre to me, and I think we had a discussion about this, that the reanimator is so prevalent in like Cthulhu mythos
yeah.
and I think it's because our generation kind of missed it. We were born well after the reanimator was big and that sort of B movie craze.
Was it ever massive? I know they did like 3 movies on it. I quite like the reanimator. I think it's. Oh, you're joking! There's walls.
Oh, that's the light.
Louis is coming. He doesn't look around. Ooh. I forgot what we were in here for. We're looking for one of those things, right?
Yeah, the switch. Turn around. It's just to the left over there.
Booyah. Yeah, no, you're totally right. Like, I guess there's. I wonder why reanimation isn't as big of a trope currently. It's not that it's absent.
Well, the curious is it the Curious Case of the Charles Dexter Ward anyway. The story that was all about reanimation. I think maybe because you can do resurrection in a very creepy way, and I don't think just. I mean, I guess there's a couple of shows. There was like I remember like a show on Netflix where it's like just a bunch of kids come back to life. That was fairly.
Yeah, I also think reanimation is creepier than resurrection because reanimation you were a corpse.
Yeah.
And also it implies people are hacking people apart.
Yeah.
This is a super impractical way to hang up like a bunch of.
Reaper says, "Wait, is he getting pumped with whale oil?"
Ooh, choice. Cool.
Well, that was I mean,
that's what this stuff looks like. You know, I think it's that stuff that we thought was whale oil. You know, the one that we got injected with was kind of glowing, and it's the same as that pattern. I think it's what the toothed whale was.
I agree, and I think that's what they're putting in the booze.
Totally agree.
And I think that they're using that to provoke dreams in people, and it drives them insane. It's the blood. Remember, it's like there's no ocean dark enough to hide my blood. It's the blood of the whale.
Oh, and because it glows as well. I mean, is that too straightforward, or is that a clue? That guy doesn't look around.
It makes sense to me. Like we've sort of figured that out, right? Someone's gonna come around there, man. You got to be ready to.
This guy is doing his
How long he's been there, and it looks like it's been a while.
I want to get that guy the sleeping pills.
Kind of do too. We don't want to encourage addiction. I want to get
we want
us our sleeping pills. I would head.
Can't remember the direction this was.
Back, turn. I'd head.
I'm lost.
No, up that way and then turn left.
How quickly do you reckon I can get there? I'll actually sprint.
No, check on your right.
We're good. Oh yeah, this is we actually are probably good here.
We've done it.
All right.
Good job.
We're the best.
Well, if we do this, we're probably committing, so we can't get the sleeping pills.
I'm okay with that. I want to destroy this thing. This seems sus. If this is the reanimated thing, this is the thing. Like, I think destroying this is better than just releasing gas and temporarily stalling stuff.
We're also.
I should hide.
Bad call. I don't want to go there. No, they're going to come in that way.
What, through a cupboard?
No, this is the room they're coming into. Like, that's the room that they're coming in to investigate. Staying in there just gets us stuck.
I would hurry, I think. Speed at this point.
Oh, now I'm allowed to run? That guy saw me.
Straight up to the end.
That wasn't it. It was.
It's yeah, up there.
Do you think it's that one?
Yeah. The one labeled exit in big letters. Do you want to... Should we check?
Yeah, let's go. We got time. Is that it?
We didn't run to the exit, and I think we've got secret information. It was worth it to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. I hate missing eyes. It's always like a really big thing for me. I took David's eyes to call the Cthulhu campaign, though. So.
Twice. If I recall. Oh no, you took someone else's eyes out once.
Get away, where?
What did they do to you?
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you for myself. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
Doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. Because the one was crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes.
I think the doctor, yeah, is just like a mad doctor.
I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her
Okay.
cursed penis.
Which means Bradley is definitely a baddie, and the nurse that is working with him may or may not be. She may be manipulated by him as well.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah
Blue flag. So wait, why does that make?
Hey, yeah,
shit,
it's a time to... It was Sarah Hawkins who...
I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation.
Unlocked answers in general are better.
That's
I
what
agree.
makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a
That-
revocation.
That's good.
But she failed.
So something that was already here.
That's
Revocation, like a resetting.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins visitor.
Dimensional Shambler. That was in our... That was one of them. That was one of the things that we
Does that
came up
actually
with.
make
Yes, it
sense?
was.
Possible to save me.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the hell?
Oh, or L.
Ugh. This reminds me of Suspiria. Oh.
I got it.
Did his eyes just grow back, or
He's having a panic attack. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
just really quickly?
Oh no, he's still here. Have a search around the room.
Wait, let's see if we can. If he's dead.
Insane.
Oh, something just killed him.
Yeah, it was a dimensional shambler.
se-
It's an
Oh, yeah,
invisible
you're
servant.
right. We also remember when we didn't remember right at the beginning where we were like invisible. And we went, no, we saw it.
That was the
It was
thing
the
that was
kids-
wandering
the kid
around
man.
the house that we kept almost half
That
seeing.
makes
It's a
actually lot of
dimensional
sense.
shambler.
We should have guessed that.
Oh,
actually.
we should. This is cool. It looks like they're pretty
actually
intense
totally
on the
like
hardcore.
and they're
Cthulhu
kind of
lore.
like, why make stuff up when there's existing
Yeah.
things to pull from, which is cool.
Check your corners.
Jesus, get the shit out of me. Yeah, alright, you're fine. Go away. I have a feeling we don't need to be here. I think we can just go to the exit, right? We do not like this room. Okay, we're good.
Damn. Yes.
My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Why is he keeping us alive?
Yeah.
Well, I think he knows.
We're back to the mansion.
I think he knows that we're a part of this.
I honestly think he might not be a baddie.
Oh well, if he was reanimated by Fuller, genuinely he might be a goodie because we decided that Fuller is not involved.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a few, like, he has not impeded the investigation. Like, there was one point where we're like, stay outside, and he was like, okay. Like, he might just become
He got us spotted.
He did get us spotted, but he kind of just panicked and...
All right, Fuel Glad's Laughter, Cuffs and Horrors. Is it Cthulhu? Yes, it's Cthulhu.
Who goes there?
We're in the house.
Nightmare again.
Again, I didn't think we'd had that one before. Find a drink.
Do you realize what a
Oh, it's
great
daytime.
accusations? That man is toying with
That's the
their lives.
woman.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Shit.
Did I sleep long?
The day's
20
only
minutes.
started. It's fine.
We need a
was at
drink.
the end of the
We need a drink. Go find us a drink. Don't talk to him. Go find us a
liquor.
whiskey.
Liquor.
Booze. Hooch.
Moonshine.
How's our future?
I don't know. I'm on.
Hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley. Who else would?
He's still got his insignia,
All right. You look
but
like
we found one missing. And look, yeah, he's still got his.
There are things.
I don't think that was Bradley. I
This
think
fits into the clone theory.
well, no, the clone. No, it doesn't, because the clone wouldn't have his. Because we found it.
Yeah.
So if anything, no, it means it's something. It's someone else.
Oh, we can't say that.
Do we want to? You know what? I reckon we're starting to trust him for no reason except vibe.
I met a Princess Sanders. No.
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the
Because, of course, traditionally you send people to the basement.
Yeah.
Top treatment there.
And that's what killed him.
How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain.
Just not sure I want to.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what.
Straightforward.
That's what we are. We just say it how it is. But we fucking need to level our psychology so we can read them when if they're liars, we know.
He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins. Did I miss something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could
Can we
you
pause
know
on
this?
in chat menu?
Francis Sanders mentioned.
What's that?
Can we pause now to do the psychology level up?
Oh, let's not in the middle of the conversation. Just hold on.
No, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess he can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
Okay.
An art collector, you're saying? That's probably how they met.
We should check that list of ones that she. Because remember last time we found ones that she sent to people.
Please
Yeah.
spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
Better to confront. That's our way.
We can't ignore the truth.
I think that's our character.
Yeah, totally agree.
Drive her mad.
Wow.
Madness, ignorance. Very well.
Hmm?
I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
I like this guy. He's plucky.
I reckon we'll talk to him again. There's more to find here. Psychology, we're booting it up.
Do we want to go all the way to the top before?
I reckon.
Really? Let's go to like the. Hang on. Let's go to the Let's go to the 3, and then what was our second one? Because I think let's not just. We won't get to explore the other paths. This and one other. Investigation
Or spot hidden.
or a cult.
My
I kind of
feeling.
like a cult because we're beginning to be because we're just yeah, it's a shambler, and we're kind of going for that it's better to know. I like a cult.
My
Like, we're
only
beginning to
other
go into
one is
weird.
spot hidden. Like we just see the things.
Yeah.
Can you show me on spot hidden? Finding hidden objects. Well, it will not appear. I think spot hidden.
Undiscovered object will not appear in game, and this one. But this one's kind of interesting. We get some more lore out of it with this one.
What's the investigation one?
Oh, can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Oh, I can't level it up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we just need to do stuff. Oh, that's cool. All right, spot hidden then. Yeah.
What about investigation? What is that one?
This one's understanding. I'm not feeling.
Oh,
much.
yeah, I'm not
I think
feeling
spot
it.
hidden.
I think spot hidden.
So do we want to get spot hidden to 4 or psychology to 4 first?
I say we just do like tick 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 to them both.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's do one there then.
Yep.
Validate. Accept. All right.
Let's find a drink and then go have a word with them. Don't leave yet. Ah.
Oh, it actually. This will affect your destiny. We need to stop drinking.
Do we have a tattoo I keep seeing?
Let's find out. Yeah, we do.
Have another one.
Wait, did we have that tattoo previously? Oh, I remember pulling it up so we could look at it closer. Go on, Jojo's. Oh, I can barely see it. When he puts it down, maybe? It's got a name. It might be like
one.
Because our lighter's got a regiment thing written on it. Might be something to do with that.
I was thinking that.
Actually, 3 last time I think brought us into sort of wobbly. Yep, there we go. And another thing.
Yeah.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
What about her?
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's
Ooh, that
happening
hot-
on this island.
That did not last long, that.
Shall we check upstairs or have another look upstairs? Maybe we can find anything.
Yeah, I mean, we might go and have a look in that room where...
What about let's look at the where the ritual was done.
Nope. I think we've completed our investigation of this area. We're confident we can move forward. As I'm sure you are as well.
Yeah. You know me, supreme confidence is my way of doing things. Pierce, Colton, and Bradley decided to team
Was
up.
that
to solve
chapter 5?
Yeah,
That,
wow.
like, 2 minutes?
I think we skipped a lot of the conversation by just
I
being
don't think
direct
we
into
did.
the
Oh,
point.
yeah.
Well, that's our style.
Pierce, Colton, and Bradley. Still don't know a lot about Colton.
I'm amazed. I feel like we wouldn't have spotted the Shambler if we just went to the exit, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I really don't know. I do wonder, because that felt pretty big. But we definitely did go take a pointed side, a detour.
Quite cool.
Ooh, nighttime. Good.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. Must talk about your husband's ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Ooh,
Well,
Ooh.
interesting.
you know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene.
That
We'll carry on later.
Destroying
seems
evidence.
a weird thing.
This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Just a little, huh?
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Direct.
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger. were able
Well.
to see him and even talk with him the day he died.
We're exactly
Was he?
allowed.
Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Oh boy, you are about to. Yeah.
Wait, there was a... You're taking it quite well, was that it?
No, that was me talking.
Oh, there was a one that had a thing. Yeah. You must...
Yeah, but that's not that. It's the.
that
do
we
you wanna-
only unlocked because we are good at psychology.
Do you want to, or do we just tell her? That's
I think
straightforward.
that's like a... Kind of like... Wait
I
a
guess
minute.
we're easy. That seems like talking well, though. Like we're easing her into it. I mean, if we're able to get a read of
What
her.
happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer. If you would
Oh, yeah, you're right. I thought it was like accusing her, like, you don't seem guilty.
No.
Thank you for your kind words.
I don't want to give her kind words.
No,
I want to
no,
tell her he
I
died
still
screaming.
intend to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to sue
Oh, good.
you.
Well, here's what actually
I
happens.
need to understand.
Yes. Yes.
How could this happen?
Yes.
In a reputed institute. And right before your
Oh, you don't know the half of it, lady.
Oh, Seti, we tried.
Test eloquence? No. It wasn't me who sent him. It was like,
Yeah.
With all due respect, Mr. Sanders, it
oh, we are. Oh,
Supposed to do, detective. Upon seeing such a brilliant mind disintegrate in this way.
Oh
would
dear.
you start every night with him shrieking in horror, petrified before this accursed painting, unable
Oh,
to
he's got a
stand,
painting.
until he managed to gouge his eyes out with his own hands.
Ooh.
I should have listened to Dr. Fuller. Let him return him months ago. If I am to be condemned, it is because I did not act sooner.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me.
He was so keen
We
for
want
us
to
to
see your
stick around.
painting.
Yeah.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins as a shambler, to use his precise terms?
I think there's a Cthulhu thing.
Imagine that.
Like a visitor on the threshold is like another name for a shambler. I think it's with a name for the spell that summons the shambler. I'm gonna look that up.
Such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself.
And that's all we
If you
wanted.
feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it,
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Hell yes. I'm not sure that we knew that it was called the Shambler. We got a list of paintings.
We got a list of paintings?
Yeah, a while ago. All the ones that were sold.
Yeah, we did. I remember that.
No. It's back here. Letter of complaint. Oh, sales ledger. There we go. So, we think he's F. Yeah, here we go. The Shambler for FS. So he got... We did see the Shambler last time. I remember commenting on that now. Look,
Yeah.
right at the bottom. Whoops. So we knew it was... No, that's not it either. I brought us to the wrong chapter. So we knew it was the Shambler.
Yeah, and it was the one that sold for like a huge amount. The shambler.
No, it was a
for-
gift, it was a gift.
for FS, which
Double.
is
Which is his name. Look, there's a bunch of them. He got given a ton. So he was a noted art collector.
that's correct.
Have a little snoop. Did you see that?
What happened? Did it change?
Nothing.
Did it change?
No.
Did it change?
No.
Listen here, man.
I'm sane. A little snoop. Let's go for a medicine cabinet. What are you taking? Oh, this is... Who locks all the doors inside of their house? What are they expecting? Me?
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, detective.
Oh,
Try not to make a habit of it.
I haven't done anything.
you kind of didn't she try to stab us?
More than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
Look.
Did she give us permission to
I'm
walk
not here
around?
to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying.
No, she gave us permission to look at the painting. We've taken it upon ourselves to snoop around.
Wasn't enough for you. I can always give it another go.
I was wrong.
As long as you keep out of
Yeah,
the way,
that is not the name of the spell.
I don't give a shit if you say we're allowed to be here. We have a
Yeah.
license for now.
We're a detective. What are you doing here?
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings.
Good call.
She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transfer to the mainland.
This is why eBay.
Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Okay, knowledge is
Oh,
failing me here. Who
Fitzroy.
is Fitzroy?
Ja,
the captain.
Yeah.
We did know.
Also, look at the other paintings.
Yeah.
I don't like any of these.
No one's got a sort of
There was a painting
flair.
of us.
That one actually straight up looks like
MC Eldridge.
Well, I was gonna say that. I mean, the subterranean area.
Yeah,
like, it's got, like,
I do agree with that.
stuff. Is that a lighthouse on top? No, it's not. I'm a detective.
Also, she's in the room and she just saw us pick up a box and go.
There's a die over a wipe. Yeah.
Ah.
The volume spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe.
Possibly don't live on this island. Just a
Yeah.
thought.
Strange.
Yoink.
For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Forget the Shambler. Ooh, she was like. Yeah. Alright.
So she knows it's bad. I do love this active snooping with this woman in the room. Ooh,
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Amerindian.
Is that the Lost Tribe?
Yeah, but we've never heard that word before.
I have not heard that word.
It looks slightly Inuit, doesn't it? Those, I'm just thinking that large rock piece in the center there. The rest less so. But we're in the. Please, yes, we kept it. We've just pocketed it.
We also got occultism
Cool.
progression.
we took the key. Is there anything else we can just have? Would you read the book?
Yeah.
I'm beginning to believe that they exist. Oh, this is peak Cthulhu.
Yeah, I love it. Do you want to read the book? Are you sure?
Those
yeah,
the hounds.
Hounds of Tindalos. We will bring them up in the
There's
field guide.
There's a lot of look. I think it is because look at this art. It's all corners.
Yep.
And so what the Hounds of Tindalos are, Jamie can correct
Yes,
me, but they're basically, if you deck with time, they come hounding after you and they can emerge from any corner.
Yeah,
They're pretty cool.
They're beings that inhabit space-time of space-time rather than angles. And as a result, they can manifest inside any corner. And you will see them if you start to move through time. So they appear in the outpouring
And they
of
see
smoke.
you, which
Yeah.
is the more concerning thing.
Yeah, if
So
they
wait,
see-
they inhabit curves, but they come out of corners.
Oh, it's one or the other. They
'Cause there's
inhabit whatever we
I think
don't.
they inhabit corners, because I think there was a whole thing about, like, people would make rooms with no corners to avoid them.
Definitely, but I thought that it was they inhabit the curves and they come out of corners.
I would love for there to be some hound stuff, because we haven't done time travel. We have basically had a vision of the future.
Oh, we got more
We
occultism
are the
progression.
best.
We've got 45 occults.
Ooh.
That's like professional.
That
Whereas
is literally professional.
medicine. Let's say I say we take some spot hidden. Psychology feels like we're going to be telling people what they want to hear too much.
Yeah, I don't actually like talking. Bop, 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 bop.
Whereas
Oh,
now
God,
I
these
just
are
kind of like
expensive.
nothing gets past us, you know.
No, I don't. I want to validate, which is this button. Yes.
All right.
All right. Let's
Hey,
crack
wait,
this
wait, wait.
case wide open.
That was the key that we found because we
I mean,
broke the box.
she told us we could go in here, so I don't really know how else.
I think she could say that we could look at one painting. I don't know.
Yeah,
if this
you're
is a
right. But
painting.
what?
Yeah, let's check it
This
out.
is a really cool art gallery in a horrible
Ooh,
way.
It's a fish person. Hello. I quite like that. That is a.
That is very similar to the dagger we got.
That's all
isn't it?
writing in the Cthulhu language.
It would have been our
Vorish,
inventory.
I think, is a language in.
That's basically that, isn't it? The ritual dagger.
Or
is
it's
those.
an ebony bow from Skyrim.
It does look a little Skyrim. You should be able to pick the lock here.
Yeah.
That's that same. No, that's not the same writing. That's using like Latin letters, isn't it?
No way. Oh.
I can see it like A B
yeah.
A B E.
I can't read Latin.
Nor can I. Well, I mean, I
was
more
quoting
just meant
the
the
guy.
same as English. Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't know what these. What would be fun? I don't think we have the time for it. Is to go and get the list and try and determine what each painting is and account for them.
What do you mean the list?
Like we get the list of paintings.
Oh
and be like,
yeah,
oh,
and
that
see
must
which,
be
well, they
this.
didn't have any detail on them when they were sent to us.
And it also seems like she's done
That's
a
a
lot more.
little. Yeah.
A little black pharaoh for you.
Yeah.
Nya nya. For reference, those who are interested, nothing spooky ever happened in Egypt to do with Cthulhu. So there you go.
To do with Cthulhu. Is that true? I know you're being facetious, but is it? Has Cthulhu ever had any presence in Egypt? Specifically, other gods.
They all kind of.
Artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Okay.
Because I was thinking Nyarlathotep
they
was
all
always
kind
big.
of link. So if one of them's there tends to be involvement of the others.
Sure.
But I think explicitly, Egypt is very much the realm of Nyarlathotep.
Yeah, because I was thinking, ooh, these are more Greek.
Ooh. Ew. That looks like it looks like a your face when meme.
It does a little.
Yeah.
Up.
Hello.
Oh, minis. Cool.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Because they're cool.
And because he stabs people with them. That is actually awesome.
Yeah, why did he gouge out his eyes with his hands? He has access to like
So much weaponry. Scarabs. Wait, so those are scarabs. So this is he's still sort of going on the
Egypt.
But this looks great.
I
This
think
looks
it's
great
all
to me.
Egyptian, ancient Greek. Like it's kind of that Mediterranean old thing. Like it all kind of goes in together. Constantinople and all that kind of stuff.
Constantinople. Yoink. What are you doing?
Hey, are you stealing our oil?
This is a slightly. It's just a bear.
Is it a
cup.
bear or not?
Please go in.
It's like him throwing a tantrum. He doesn't get his way, so he goes.
Let me in. I want that. Okay, we're not getting it.
It looked like a strength roll. That was. Yeah.
Oh, please give me a strength roll. I will smash everything.
Nope.
Listen to that. He's going like. He was like,
He makes a slight sighing noise when it.
He's going in. He's going to go sulk in the.
In the cupboard. Tentacle lion.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
It's a pretty fucking sweet art gallery, though.
Yeah, true.
Like, this is actually amazing. Like,
I like
this
that.
dude
That-
must be so
turn
rich.
around and look at that. That looks like I forget the name. There's like a dungeon from World of Warcraft that very much has that like blue encoded into
Oh,
glass.
yeah.
It's one of the ones where the dwarves are like the like a created race or something. I think
That's
it's. Yeah.
Oh, this looks out on the docks.
Owen could tell us what it is. Owen could say which dungeon.
It is kind of bizarre that I'm guessing that's the Shambler. That this is he must have been so rich to have all this gear, and yet he chooses to live out here in like, ooh, that's a faceless horror thing. He lives out
Oh,
here in
look,
the.
go back to that painting. That's really cool. I like those like abstract. Yeah, it's really cool, man. By which I mean terrifying. Hounds of Trindolossi or just big
Fishies.
spooky
That's
fish.
kind of cubey or edgy in it, yeah, literally.
Really, anything I time to like shattered cities like that, I just think
Yeah.
really,
I was thinking we'd be in that
or
room.
real no, really, yeah, real
See, this is. I mean, horrible is the. Oh, he's like strangling.
It's a lot of corruptions of traditional imagery.
That's
I think.
really cool. That is that is literally a flayed.
Oh, that's got to be some skinless man
Can't
stuff.
see his ass.
Skinless one, rather.
Dogged. This is the bear, but bigger. He seems to have smaller models of things. Like a couple times he's duplicates. All right, let's go have a look at the big one.
Hey, there's something there. Turn around.
All right, which one? Just, they're gonna come in here like, all right, just gonna tell us.
You spilled
Where's all
grease
the, where's
everywhere.
the fucking oil? Every time he does it. The best was when he did it when we were about to turn the thing, he goes, good, and the thing just goes. Alright, well that's her signature. Alright, does that say Dimensional Shambler to you?
You know what? Frankly, you could tell me it says anything, and I'd be like, okay.
I mean, it looks like a big maw. It looks like a
says-
thing with massive
It says no. It says not now. It says tip it over.
Let's throw these candles at it. I do like that they... Lovely presentation. Alright, let's have a look.
Cutscenes, always a good sign.
Really
I
bad
reckon
one.
we're going to have to fight one now. It's going to like appear, and we're going to have to run from it.
Does Shambler have any lore for like, once you're aware of it, oh, Oh my god.
No, traditionally they're servants. Like wizards use them,
Yeah.
or specifically elder gods and stuff.
Oh,
use
so I reckon husband summons it. She tries to banish it.
We were right. I like
We
that
were
his
so
hair is all
wrong.
messy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What is that thing? Well, that's the thing that was. Imagine this poor kid that saw this thing. Oh, we're gonna go mad.
I like this depiction of a Shambler. I always saw them as like prismatic,
Yeah,
like
it's-
more like broken glitch art. I think I always saw like that kind of
Something bulky or something. I actually never
existence
imagined. This
doesn't-
isn't how I imagined, but I love that. I'm just imagining that poor kid seeing this thing under the. Examine the Shambler. You know, we're done. Was that? Mate. It's still here.
Put some point in spot hidden. We might spot a trail of it as it goes.
Oh, it's right there. Oh, no. As soon as we look at it, we begin to go mad.
That's cool. Let's make sure we can really see it. Back around.
Oh,
around.
no.
Oh man.
I made a mistake,
You're
Jim.
freaking me
I
out,
made a
bud.
mistake. I made a mistake.
Our stomach! Oh, our other stomach!
That actually, because that was like, because I was thinking the guards where it goes like, what was that? Must have been the wind. No, that thing was just like,
No.
oh,
Also,
get him.
very cool because you see a couple of games where they like scoop you up and you're like it's dead, but you never get the
And the follow up.
It is just past 8.
Oh yeah.
I wonder. We've just done 2 hours. I wonder if, on that note,
Is that a good place to leave it with the death?
I think it's kind
I
of
actually kind of like it.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, we know what went wrong. What we can do is we can. I agree. Actually, I think that's a good point. Because what's going to be better than just discovering? Because that's like the first proper Eldritch thing we've seen. We've started reading books. We're getting into core Cthulhu here now.
Yeah.
We started reading stupid books. We've started drinking heavily. We've invaded some person's private
We've
library,
done the research.
and we've broken out some horrible.
We've
Eldritch.
been rude to an NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Look,
agree.
thanks everyone for joining us. We will be back next week.
Next Wednesday,
And
same time.
exactly. And you can check out this Sunday at 6 p.m. Australian time, or Saturday at 11 p.m.
I think that's
PST.
right,
The Death on Rails Horror on the Orient Express campaign.
Is that what it's going by? Death on Rails.
Death on Rails.
Hell yeah, I like that.
And we'll have another Type 40 workshop, which we had earlier today, next week, and leading straight into this. So thank you very much for joining us. Owen, thank you for the research support. We really do appreciate it. And yeah, this will be a lot of fun. So
It only gets worse from here.
yeah, notoriously things get better and better and better.
Oop, it started playing again.
Okay, well
Kill
let's get away from that. Goodbye, everyone.